morning.
Oh, my goodness sake. I mean, they don't give us time to get up here.
No, we rearranged our week.
Oh, really? Oh, look at this.
How's you?
All right, you haven't got that running.
Oh, yeah.
For goodness sake. No video camera.
Unbelievable.
Post office. Post office.
And the same to you.
Or similar work.
My dear, yeah.
We didn't remember it, so... That's half of the record collection. We thought we'd start in here. We've got the cat rescue coming this afternoon about Pusey. Quite handy you've come, really. You can have a look through the material. Oh, well, come and have a look.
Look at the old moquette on the seat suit.
Yeah, well, that's 50 odd years, that dining room suite.
Well, it must be.
It's a record player.
Here's the record player he had, look.
It's a record.
That one, and that's the speaker thing there.
Oh, an old hacker.
Look at these, all the old needles and the...
Good Lord, man. Have a look at those.
Brand new, let you see.
Wow.
Some people collect those things.
What?
Fireplaces,
Oh, yeah,
fireplaces.
they'll have to stay. Does that come through into the dining room? Or?
I mean, June and Gordon have got rid of some stuff, haven't you, over the last few?
Well, only the books, basically.
Yeah.
I took pictures of her in the rooms before she went into Rose Lawns, you know. Well, I mean, Mum, you see, when she used to see her out, and then when she eventually found out how she lived, she couldn't believe it. She was so smart when she was out and things.
I think we got rid of one of our brass things there. We sold that.
That's our fridge, Adrian. We
Oh,
bought
right.
last
Yes.
week.
That's not an antique then.
No,
It looks the part. Sorry, it looks the part.
It looks the fun.
That's the way they used to make them.
Yeah. They're doing right anymore.
Oh. It's a hammer shop, of course, but... Wow, tack hammer. Yes, very good. That's a nice little desk.
Finish lots of the old paperwork, I think. Generally, all of the tools will just be boxed up and taken home.
You won't be messing about with that.
Well, no, but we have found the odd tool that's rug making. A brand new unused shift there. Do you want an iron stand for your iron?
You need an iron, I think. Ours keeps falling off the bloody
Books of
table.
various vintages. I'm going upstairs.
Right.
Mine upstairs there. We've got these.
No, it's not that brilliant. Useful for it to stay.
Yeah, it's the carpet that makes over
Oh,
the
yeah.
And then
Yeah, I realised what you said.
But June said she wouldn't have the water, turn on water. She used to walk up and down there still with kettles.
Yeah.
Someone
But she never
kill
turned it
herself.
off.
Yeah.
He's even put a note on it, do not touch.
She
But
didn't
She
turn
never
it.
touched it, no.
She never touched
Maybe
it,
she
but
never
it went
put
off
the
every
milk on
time
the
before we
seven
came.
ovens. Now, as
This
it
time
is,
we dropped her off and we've come
I
back
mean,
and
there's
it's
like
still
3
on.
mattresses
Oh, I see.
And
I
on
see, there's a
here,
radiator
we
there.
did try
Yeah,
and
they
get
put
the
some
drugs
in.
together.
And this is what I said, they're very clever. Radiators are just inside the door with the pipes coming up
Yeah.
at this end. So it works, it all off the landing.
Yeah.
The basic system is there. If anybody moved in, you could just extend your
Just
pipe
extend
under
the
the
pipe
floor
and move the
right.
radiator on, yeah. Yeah, it's about, it's probably a cosy little building,
This
this.
is a small bedroom. This is a Tilehurst dome. It's never been used. What's the name over there? Yeah, miner's line.
Laundry thing, yeah. Oh, it needs restringing, does it?
We've taken out of this room, would you believe, 3 estate cars full of books. A friend of ours took them and he went through them. One of the books was in fact, which he got quite a bit for. One fishing book.
Not Fly Fishing by J.R. Hartley.
No.
No.
It was an old book, but apparently it was worth money, he said.
Well, that was telescopic.
A German cutthroat radio.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we couldn't run on that. That's a whistle, Doris tells us.
Oh, you
play it and... Yeah, but we couldn't make it work, so...
Oh, good God. Fancy little knife there. Now, that might be useful to you. Yeah, old-fashioned pencil box. Used to have those when we went to school.
I had a simplified version at school.
Pretty little pocket knife, isn't it? Wait a minute, just let me get a picture of those knives. What's that, cutter blades?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, when you say you're coming up... I just said the curtains in the front windows are literally hanging, look. And she said they were her mum's. A lot of the clothes in the wardrobe was her mum's. A lot of this stuff was her mum's. They wouldn't let her throw it away.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Yeah. There's a room next door you can have a look at.
Oh, sorry, Adrian.
Not a lot in there.
No. Oh, pot pastes. Paste pots. Oh dear, they're useful though. I say old paste pots
Where?
on the window.
You want?
No, I'm just saying they're useful though, because if you've got lots of little items and you've got the room to put them.
They look like it.
And what's in there
There's
then?
an extra cups in that box on the bed.
Oh dear. Barbara's hair slide.
Oh, good. Yeah, well, Barbara was his fancy woman and he was a bit of a rogue.
Ah. Well, he's got her hair slide, a lock of her hair,
Yeah, he got it all there.
and a bit of, oh dear,
What are these?
wicks, gas wicks, aren't they?
Well, I'd assume so, yeah. It's a Valor Wick 33, but I mean,
What would it be for?
I've got a 500F wick here as well. It sort of gets on your wicks in all these things. We've got everything in here. Now, do you know what? Can I interest you in a hat?
No.
Give it to one of my ex-customers.
It's a Valor stove, a paraffin stove.
What, like the ones downstairs?
Probably.
Well, we've got plenty of them kicking about.
What, stoves or wicks?
Probably both.
Ah.
You into clocks? Oh, I haven't been.
Only in a time-telling way.
Look at that clock now. Oh, it's a sort of case clock. And that one is Bakelite.
Oh,
That's
you'd be
collectible.
interested in that then, yes. That's nice, I like
This
that
one
one in
is
the
in a-
dome, yeah.
Dome. Oh, you've got these sort of...
Little
yeah.
coffee pots. There's people collect those as well.
Oh,
What's that?
So,
I think it's an old oil lamp.
I think it's oil that's had a candle stuffed in it.
All right.
But that would have had a little inkwell. That would have had a glass lamp up there. Yeah, I'm sure you're right there, Corn. It stands in there.
Yeah.
Tile.
Another radio, would you like a radio? Anybody interested in radio? Yeah, it's got an on-off. And the tuning knob seems to have got them down. It's got medium and long one.
Ah.
Now that might be a disadvantage.
Yeah, it would be.
I can't give it a one.
Oh, just see that's a little teapot down there because I collect teapots, you see. Oh, sorry.
It's a teapot.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it? How does it go?
Old.
Alton wear, is it?
Yeah, been mended.
They are, aren't they? But, I go if they're nice and pretty. You remember your Auntie Nellie's old green set?
Yeah.
We bought a teapot of that set, sort of a Grecian looking pot.
A Grecian urn.
No, it's sort of a what do you reckon, Adrian?
It's very old, isn't it?
Amazing, isn't
You
it?
haven't been next door yet?
No, I haven't.
no.
No.
He liked his old Shipham's pace.
Well, the jars came in useful. That's
You know
why.
what those are?
Those?
Yeah.
No.
Those are for collars. Those are collarbones.
Right.
In the old collars of your shirts, you used to have a little slit in there, and you used to slide those in, and they used to keep them from bending. They used to curl up like this. You put a little bit of whalebone in, and it used to keep it nice and flat.
All right. Right.
Otherwise, they'd curl under.
And that's what they were
Nowadays,
used for.
if you feel that
They're
it's got a thickish piece built into the shirt, but those are what we can call whalebones. He's looks like he's kept everyone he ever had. Whalebones, I think we would call those. And I say, when I first started to wear shirts like that, they had them. Well, it's as Gordon says, he kept everything.
Everything.
Every single thing he kept. Soap dish. Oh, God. Oh, dear. It's such interest to see all this.
Well, it is. It's all history. I won't see it again. Oh, yeah?
This is the back porch.
Blimey.
You're videoing the things, Adrian.
You're not
the
camera
things.
shy, are you?
Yeah, definitely.
God.
I used one of those for my gas. Bar of water. Red glass paint.
Listen, I mean, this paint has never been bloody open.
No.
So, probably still.
It was divided at one time. Oh, there's no more still. Penetrating oil.
All sorts of.
There's a cider bottle with something in there.
Yeah. Cellulose thinners that looks as though it's thinned itself through the tin.
Hydraulic shock absorber fluid. That's an old tin.
Yeah. There's all sorts of things in there, but
Well, you're just going to pack it up and take it as it is.
Well, some of it I'll pack
You've got
up
plenty of
tight
cardboard boxes, haven't you?
and a lot of it. Well, we've been bringing them.
Oh, have you?
Time we've been
Oh.
coming up, we've been calling in Sainsbury's and having a breakfast.
Oh, I see.
And on the way out, we've taken 3 or 4 stacking
Yeah,
boxes.
yeah, I'll make one.
And down there is a shed for it.
There's a few bits in
I can tell
there.
from tune that it's... Oh, another wheelbarrow. Roofing fell. God. You didn't tell me there was any here.
Till this morning when I opened the door, I didn't know.
No. I just had to buy a roll. Flower, well, I can see some flower pots on
Yeah.
those, yes.
Oh,
There's some more.
Yeah. No.
Oh my God, look at the flower bulbs there.
Yeah, we said we'll have them home and plant them.
Oh, some more bits of... oh, that's a table there, isn't it?
It's just the hassle and aggravation.
I understand.
Look at the landlady. She's got hammering around. Hello there.
Hope
Hello.
you don't mind.
Landlady. No. Yeah. Stick it in the middle of that because I mean no way does Dory or Les have a child's bike. Supposed to be soon pulled up from the desk.
Yeah. No, this has got decidedly worse since we've been coming, isn't it?
Really?
Yes, yes, I'm sure some of this is.
That's the Morris 8, is
That's
it?
the old car.
It was a motorcycle underneath, yeah. Which I think was grown into a drain, I'm not sure. In fact, it's beginning to look almost like the old air raid shelters used to look when they were uncovered.
Well, it's strange, the scaffold, you certainly never got up on them. There's a lot of talk, but not much else. Well, they've got those trees in the front, at least they did have them, planted in the most stupid way, about 6 inches from the path, and I mean, they grow about 4 foot through. No, I
Yeah, it's wicked.
We sort of got up here this morning and we thought, now where can we start?
I bet you did, I bet you did.
So I said, let's go home. And she
We said no. Unfortunately, we've got our friend who is an antique dealer coming tomorrow.
Yes.
So he can just give us an idea, and he will, you know, he's genuine. He'll just say, well, look,
yes.
I don't want to buy it, but you can
That's
sell
right,
it.
yes,
Because,
yes.
you know, you've just got one of those, we've just got to go through everything, you know, and see how we go. So whether this 15 days will be enough that we've allowed
Yeah,
ourselves, I
well.
don't know. We will do our best to try it. You know. Oh dear, but the matron rang me from the home and she said Doris is settling in alright. We should go round this afternoon and tell her about Pusey and things. That'd be another you know,
Yes.
lady will take it and find him a new home. That'd be quick to worry about that. So
You know who built these houses?
Yeah, my dad. So I did still come to own it. You see, he was a small builder, and he said, I'm never going to have a pension. And I mean, when he retired, the old age pension was 10 shillings a week. And he didn't believe in a bit like this.
Yes,
in
right.
pensions. He said in insurance. He said, look at the great places. Prudential builder out of the likes of my money. He said, I can do better for my wife and child than that. And so he built about 40 houses altogether, but he built these 3, and they were their pension. My mum and dad's pension.
brilliant, very sensible,
Yes.
very sensible.
A very clear-sighted way of
And I
looking
mean,
at it.
it took them a long time to build them because they were doing all the other jobs in between. But I mean, everything's handmade. Window frames, doors, everything. Everything is handmade. Because I mean, Dory and Les have been here since the house was new, 1937. Have you seen the 1937 wallpaper in the back room?
Yeah.
Yes. You'll never see it again on a wall.
They're going to take it off and keep that.
Yeah, if we haven't got enough.
And I mean, until Chapman's moved there, they were the same ones there. Yes. And then in that house, they stayed for 18 years. And by that time, my father had died, and we didn't want the yard.
Yeah.
So we moved round.
Where did he work from then?
Bratwick Road.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Oh,
10 and 12. 12 was the yard. It still is a yard.
is it? Yeah.
Was that
Bowman.
Bowman's?
Paul
Yeah.
Bowman. Yes, well.
Bowman, well, you went to school with Paul.
I was in the seascape with Paul Bowman.
Yeah.
Well,
Paul, Mum's still friendly
I'm
with
still
Mrs.
friendly
Bowman.
with Mrs. Bowman. Yeah, she's
Oh,
still
oh, my God, yeah.
Well, Paul Bowman was my second cousin. I know I fell out with Paul, or he fell out with me. I'd asked him to paint.
Yeah, well.
I'd asked him to paint these houses, and I mean, I didn't expect him to do it for me cheap. I paid going price, and it went on 5 years.
Oh my goodness.
And then he went and painted a friend of mine their house down Norcott Hill, and they'd only asked him the year before.
And that was it, yeah.
Yeah. I said to Paul, I said, I don't expect to go in front of anybody else, but I said, I expect to take my turn.
Yeah.
And I said, because you have left it for 5 years, I said, it's going to cost a darn sight more than it would have done 5 years ago. And
Tommy,
so,
I think I might have fallen over and over there.
I was going to say, I think, yeah.
yeah.
Anyway, nice
I found a loudspeaker. Gracious. An old speaker down there.
I can't see me using these pots or even.
Well, there you go.
No,
I mean,
I-
we can take it back in the bucket. Or
All I'm
whatever.
saying is, if there's any of those
I went like this.
stone ones you don't want,
No, I'm working on the other theory, Paul.
what's that?
They are back here than they were in Spain.
You
You've got
know.
to sort it all out and clear it all out. If you want the stone box, you sort the buggers out and you can take them.
You can turn down 50 pence a...
So if I clear the bed and do that, and then I'll be
Same
around, he
ones,
keeps wandering up and down the road.
Oh,
and
it's a
it's
pain in
getting
the
on.
butt. Who's he? The neighbour opposite me. They've been very good to Doris and Les and Doris are very good to them in the past.
Yeah.
But, I mean, he wears a big chain with a cross on it, and she's a bit sort of into all the different religious things going on all over the place, but they are, what to say, eccentric is
Understatement.
probably little, but
Very careful.
What did he do? What's he doing parading around the road then?
well, when we arrived, he was in the garden.
Oh.
Oh.
Popped round to see if we were here yet. Well, I mean, you can't miss my van, I wouldn't have thought.
Of course you can.
He popped round to see if we were here. And they'd, because of the state of the carpet in there, they'd lent him a carpet to go down. So he said he'd come to take that back out a bit away, because he said he wanted that, which was fair enough. So I hoovered it, rolled it up. He was going to bring his barrow over to take it. So I rolled it up, put it on one arm and carried it out.
Yeah.
Because it was that big, he needed a barrow.
Mm.
But he's just such a funny chap. He's got all the... and it goes on
Almost
for
a bit like
hours.
you then, yeah.
Yeah, but it goes on for hours and hours.
Ah, that's a bit dodgy, isn't it?
Right. If you want some of them pots, then we'll have a sort out.
Well, I mean, if you're not going to do much with them otherwise, yeah. I could have brought some old clothes, I suppose. Got an old shirt you don't want? I think the answer's no.
How about that?
What is that?
I would like my kitchen curtains back where they belong, please.
Where do they go?
Signed D.
Yes.
There's another one in the other room I was throwing away already this morning that says, I do want my kitchen curtains back, underlined, signed D.
These are them, are they?
And that's the only kitchen curtain I've ever seen up at that window. And that was June's mum.
All right, say no more. Something I've never seen before.
Oh, they're 5 amps. Have you never seen 5 amps before?
No,
Ah.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen a Bakelite
Oh, well.
junction box, is it, or switch, or whatever?
That's I'll explain to you.
Yeah, I'd be obliged.
Come in the other room with me. That's how they appeared on the wall. That's just a socket.
Does it pull out, does it? Oh, That's not supposed to do that.
Don't make any odds because it's not working.
Oh, alright.
That pushes in there.
And then the switch goes down and it locks it in.
The switch goes down and locks it in this one.
Presumably the wires go up underneath, and I saw that much earlier.
Yeah, the wires go in there, same as a normal 13 amp plug.
Right.
That was a 5 amp. You can tell that by the size of the plug. So, now, if you follow me, that's a 15, bigger pins.
Yeah, Dad's got one of those in his big junction box.
Which is adjustable, or adaptable to a 15, and that goes down to a 5.
The same as the one in the kitchen?
Same as the one in the kitchen.
Oh, right.
The forerunner of that, before we got earth wires,
2-pin plug, was it?
you used to have 2 pin plugs like that.
Oh.
You had 2 pin plugs, no earth on. And they went into... Yeah, you had 13s, that was a 15. There's a 5 plug.
Uh-huh.
I thought I'd put it in here. Because I went in there.
This here? In pieces?
Yeah. That was all... That went in the back of there.
Yeah.
And then that was what you had, 2 pin plug.
Right.
And that was a 2 amp plug, it's even smaller.
Good
3
God.
pins, but smaller.
Well, I suppose you couldn't mix up the wattage or amperage, could
Well,
you?
that's right, you couldn't get it wrong.
No. Nowadays, it's just a
Then they
simple
went
fuse
over
job.
to these 13 amps and they're fuses.
You haven't looked back, and that's an old one.
And that's an old one, because it's different. Because if the fuse blows, you don't have to take the thing off, you lift that out, you
Just
take
lift
the
it.
fuse out of there,
Mm-hmm.
and you push a new fuse
Slide a
in.
new one in. I remember ones like
Like
that.
that.
Woolworths used to sell them.
Yeah. Got any goals? There's one, you see.
Dabs as well. Oh, crikey,
Yeah, but
yeah.
that's 15 to 13.
Yeah.
You don't see them very often.
No. I mean, 15 is unheard of now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Unless it's in a ring main or something. Or more.
Don't have them anywhere.
Or anywhere.
Pin plugs.
Why is that? Fit in with the rest of Europe or what?
It's when we all went over to it in 70 something, I think it was, to 13 amps. And now they're talking about going back and changing it all to the European standard.
Oh, right. So we'd have to change them
So
again?
we'll have to change them all again.
Good God.
That's a theory, yeah. And there's a chocolate. So that's a 15 because it's that size.
Hmm. See, because Dad built them in big box, you've probably seen it.
Yeah,
I don't know. Did you? Yeah.
Yeah, big box with the cables inside and all different size plugs on it.
That's right. I always wondered what it was for.
There's
Oh,
a
yeah.
15, there's a 5.
15 right, 5 left.
Yeah. 15 down to 5s and a 15 at the back, actually. Oh, it's all good, interesting.
Hmm.
Oh, you got the choices. I mean, there's a screw-in bulb and there's not a screw-in socket in the bloody front. So
Fascinating. Thank you very much.
it's all good stuff, isn't it?
This material has just been unwrapped, and it arrived on the 1st of the 8th, 75.
Good Lord.
Curtain material, and that curtain is 26 years old. 21 years old, I mean.
21 years old, yeah?
Look at the curtains at the window. June's mum's. So how old they are, goodness knows.
How old is all this wallpaper?
See, it was built in 1937, the house, and this has been here ever since. June's got a friend who does dressmaking makes up costumes, so a lot of it will be useful for her. In the middle of this, there was a beautiful Victorian, we think it's Victorian fan.
Yeah? Good Lord.
Just found a bathing costume. Marks and Spencer's, don't know what year. Brand new, £1.99.
What?
It's got £1.99 on it.
With,
Never been worn.
don't think you can be. Good Lord.
Amazing. Dresses and things part made and left to finish off and all put away in boxes, packs. Suspenders off of suspender belts, all for renewing and never used. There's a crochet dress. She wasn't very big.
No.
Singer machine. Sample of stitching after oiling machine, but bobbin holder had not been removed, therefore all settings as original. He's an old cat again. She didn't want to leave him, but actually got round to the idea of it, so.